I'm Pat Morrison in the Crawford Family Forum. What I think I can describe as the family of the LA Unified School District. Parents, teachers, administrators, students, everybody who's got a stake, everybody who cares, and the watchword for the district has become reform. So let's talk about reform.
The very first thing I would start off with is parent involvement. I think the first teacher for students are the parents.
Parents want to be involved. They don't know how. If the teacher and the school reaches out and makes it so that they know they're wanted, they will come. But the culture in this institution, that's not the culture.
One of the most important things is to make sure we bring parents on board in partnership with the school staff. And the only way to do that is to have the school staff learn how to reach out to parents better.
I think the system itself really struggles with parents and voice. And I think we get, as I watch in schools, really uncomfortable when parents come in and present us problems and dilemmas and say that we want something better. Parents don't come to us usually because they're totally thrilled. They come to us because the most important thing in their life is experiencing a problem.
There needs to be more emphasis placed on teachers being there for students.
The closer you are to the students, the more likely you are to have an impact on these things. And the teachers and health and human services members are, rather the teachers and health and human services providers on the campuses are what drive this. And when you talk about lower class size, that's a huge issue.
I have 46 kids in my honors government class, and I just like to say that class size matters. I'm a good teacher, but I can't teach 46 kids well.
You know, if there's going to be a certain level of resources, then it should be consistent, because sometimes we get this extra money, which is great, but I always think as a principal, well, down the line, that's going to create another problem, because, you know, next year I'm not going to be able to pay the teachers to maybe do some extra work that's going to help, or I'm not going to be able to have, you know, smaller class sizes or extra coordinators and things like that. So
I'd love to bring back all the teachers and all the 2,000 other employees who are losing their jobs because of the budget, but we have to pay people when they come and work for us.
I think Californians and I think nationwide people need to get real about what actually needs to be put into our education system and funding it fully so that we're not having overcrowded classrooms, run down schools, laid off teachers. You know, it's ridiculous to expect the best from the kids when we're not putting the best into the schools.
Part of this is how we will behave. Part of this is having civil discourse when we disagree.
The ability to be able to have a public conversation around what is in the best interest of children is critical to the future of our kids.
And part of it is making sure that people can see that adults can disagree if we want to move forward. Everybody sitting in here goes to a house tonight. And everybody sitting here has some form of privilege, and that is what the youth in the school system deserve. And unless we are relentless, persistent, and consistent in making sure that happens for them, then we are truly stumbling and not doing our job well. And they look to us to be able to pull that off. So you're darn right we're not going to be slow and incremental, and you're darn right we're not going to wait around for things to happen. And that may actually make some adults uncomfortable. And I am sorry if that's uncomfortable. But what's really uncomfortable is sleeping in a car behind Huntington High School when that is your home. What's uncomfortable is 14 people living in a 2-bedroom apartment in Pacoima. That is uncomfortable. I think we can actually move through some of the discomfort of adults when we're going to do the right thing for youth.
All right, so let's hear it.